So, good afternoon once again. Nandito po muli ako, si Sir Ed ninyo, ano po? Ayan. Together with Sir Jonel Edward T. Cabela. Ayan. Before we start with the webinar today, hapon na, no? Okay lang yan. At least, relax lang po muna kayo, no? Nood lang po muna tayo. Okay? So, before we start, let me announce lang din po na sana po, while watching us, sana po naka-like na kayo sa aming video. Ayan. And naka-subscribe na po kayo. Yan po talaga, no? And you may also join the membership program ni Aerotech sa YouTube. No? I-click nyo lang yung join dyan para maging official member na kayo ng ating Aerotech YouTube channel. And you will earn badges, no? Based dun sa tagal nyo ng maging member. And then, of course, you can access the costume emoticons na ginawa namin, especially for you. And yung mga perks namin, like exclusive shoutout kapag nakita namin na may badge ka, no? Ayan po, paki-watch party by sharing this video sa ating Facebook timeline. Ayan po, nakikita ko dito, may member tayo, si Ma'am Ana May Undalok. Ayan, good afternoon sa iyo. Ayan. He is now official member ng ating Team Aerotech. Yan po. So, I want to see the official hashtag po natin na po, hashtag Team Aerotech. Sige po, na lang po. Paki-chat po muna para makita natin yung ating mga official hashtag. Okay? So, ita-type din po sa atin ng ating admin. Yan po. Yan po yung ating official hashtag. Okay? So, if you know, ayan, may konting problema kanina sa Aerotech web application, pero ngayon po naayos na po. So you may submit your Excel output kaninang maga, no? And para sa mga bagong viewers po natin, yes, meron po tayong e-certificate generator at meron din tayo ditong mga list of webinars, no? May Android app tayo na pwede nyo i-scan tong QR code na to para ma-download nyo yung app. Okay? Kung naka-iOS ka, don't worry, open up your browser and type the URL www.aerotech.com/app para po ma-access natin yung applications natin. Okay? So, allow me to introduce the upcoming webinars. Ayan po. Tomorrow, ng umaga po, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., interactive math module development together with Sir Christian Mark. This will be the part 2 of GeoGebra app. So, let's make your lessons more interactive. I-convert natin yung module nyo into interactive na po. And, yung huling latest na webinar natin, pero parami pa yan, for sure. Another one from Sir Jonel Edward T. Cabela. So, maximizing Microsoft OneDrive in virtual classroom to promote collaboration. So, for sure, apaka-exciting na to. Ano po? As we all know, hindi lang Flipgrid ambassador si Sir Jonel, no? He is also a Microsoft Education Ambassador. Ayan. So, napaka-exciting na itong webinar na to. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce our resource speaker for the day or our subject matter expert for this afternoon. Okay? Walang iba po, kundi si Sir Jonel Edward T. Cabela. He is a Flipgrid Ambassador. Okay? A graduate from Polytechnic University of the Philippines and senior high school instructor of event management services NC3. Wow. And he is also a TESDA trainers methodology 1 holder. And bukod dyan, he is also a Microsoft Education Ambassador, a Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert. Wow, talagang napaka-dami ng kanyang credentials, no? Talagang malulula tayo kasi talagang taga-Microsoft or Microsoft guy talaga si Sir, no? Microsoft Education Guy, kumbaga, tawag natin dyan. Okay? He is also a Microsoft Innovative Educator Master Trainer. So talagang walang iba, kundi siya talaga ang pinaka-kailangan natin with regards to this subject matter. And bukod sa mga yan, he is also a Flipgrid Student Voice Ambassador, a Certified Level 1 and Level 2. And currently, I think he's working on his Expert Level 3. Ayan, so abangan natin. For sure, magiging Level 3 na yan si Sir. So, without further ado, Sir, good afternoon po, Sir Jonel Edward Cabela.
Yes, sir. Sir Ed, maraming maraming salamat po. I would like to greet a pleasant afternoon sa ating mga educators na naglaan ng oras today para mapag-aralan ang bagong kaalaman with the use of Flip Classroom with Flipgrid. So by the way, my name is Mr. General Edward T. Cabela. I am from SDO, Batangas Province. Before po ako mag-start, I would like to greet a pleasant afternoon sa aking pong school, which is Talisay Senior High School. And I would like also to greet our Microsoft Education Ambassadors sa ating bansa, lalo na ang group ng May Avengers. Sir Ed, para sa iyong kaalaman, sila ay kasama ko ding promote ng mga applications and more learnings regarding dito sa ating Microsoft Education. So, before po tayong mag-start, I want everybody to please pumunta muna po tayo sa Menti. So, I will change my screen. Okay, for a while. Okay. So before we start, yes. Okay, so before we start, I would like you to go to www.menti.com and enter the code 2550727. Then my question is, how do you feel today? So all you have to do is to type the word expressing your feeling today. I hope na nakikita sa screen yung ating word cloud. Okay. So I will wait for your answer. So go to www.menti.com, then enter the following code 2550727. So meron na ako nakikita dito. Excited? Happy? We will make this learning more fruitful. So ecstatic. Yan. Happy. So let's just wait for the other participants. Tired. Okay, so kahit na pagod tayo, we will make this learning more fruitful. Itong araw na ito ay magsasama-sama tayo para pag-aralan ang mga bagay na pwedeng makatulong sa ating mga learner. Goosebumps. Wow. Relax. Energize. Wonderful. Okay. Sige, babalikan natin yun mamaya. So we will start our discussion. Okay, for a moment. Okay, so once again, good afternoon. We will start our discussion. Our topic for today is all about Flip Classroom with Flipgrid. Some of you ay magwa-wonder kung ano ba talaga itong si Flipgrid. Okay, so saan nang galing si Flipgrid? At ano ang magiging tulong ni Flipgrid sa ating mga educators? Our task this coming October 5, once na na-maximize na natin ang Flipgrid, all you have to do is to have the students introduce themselves with a Flipgrid video on the first day. create video lesson videos using Flipgrid shorts and topics, have students explain their solutions and thinking in a video and provide each other feedback. Then have students make check in videos. Okay, so for you to sign up, all you have to do is to go to www.flipgrid.com, or you can copy the link provided, which is signup.flipgrid.com /from Jonel 6804. Okay, so my dear participants, I will give you enough time to create your account later after the discussion. Okay, so let's continue. So Flipgrid, our slogan, empower every voice. So there is a question here. Why is a student voice important in the schools? So well, you know that feeling when no one seems to be listening or to what you're trying to say. Most of us have experienced that feeling from time to time, and likely we brush it off. But what if you felt like this for a whole day, or let's say every day, or pwede ding for a year? Di ba parang napakalungkot kung hindi tayo magkakaroon ng chance na marinig yung ating hinaing or boses. So for students in public school, this may be their reality. Of course, students talk to each other, students answer questions, make comments in class, but the question is their voice really heard in the school? Nagkakaroon ba ng pagkakataon ng ating mga mag-aaral na marinig ang mga boses nila? So, student voice involves the values, opinions, beliefs, perspective, and cultural background of all the students. So yung mga nabanggit ko, this is more than simply listening to our students in class. Listening to collective students, especially to their voices, means that we listen to and respond to what there really matters to students. There are questions. Are their opinions being heard? Are their values and beliefs being respected? Are their varying cultural backgrounds freely expressed? So dapat as a teacher, masasagot natin yung mga yan. So why student voice matter? So it can be frustrating, confidence draining, when you feel like your voice is not being heard. Totoo po yan. It makes you feel as if others don't value you. This isn't how we want students to feel. Then for students that are struggling with finding their place or feel like they don't fit in, knowing that their voice is being heard can help them to see that they are not alone. Then now, answering this question, to truly personalize learning, student voice is essential. It's not really possible to have personalized learning without it. How will you know how to best provide instruction for your students if you don't know what they care about or how they learn? So make student voices heard in your school. Iyan yung challenge ko. Bigyan natin ng pagkakataon ng ating mga mag-aaral na marinig ang kanilang mga boses. So introducing Flipgrid. Flipgrid allows the teachers to easily post prompts that students can respond to through video. In this notebook, we will explore the basic features of Flipgrid and how it can be used in a classroom. Okay, so to get started with Flipgrid, you need to create an educator account. You can use your existing Microsoft Office 365 provided by the DepEd. You can use your Google credentials. You can use your DepEd email account. So I will give you at least 2 minutes or 3 minutes to create an account using signup.flipgrid.com /from/journal6804. or para dire-diretso din ang ating discussion, I think sa hands-on na lang tayo. Because our topic will be divided into two. First, magkakaroon muna tayo ng short discussion, then hands-on tayo sabay-sabay. Okay, so the good thing about this Flipgrid is you can use Flipgrid on your mobile devices. So later, I will help you on how you are going to have Flipgrid on your devices. So let's continue. Okay, so Flipgrid Shorts. So always remember that when creating a topic, you can set the length of the video submissions along with video moderation. So upon searching or upon browsing our Flipgrid website later, I will discuss on how you're going to access the video moderation. So video moderation allows you to review the video before it is posted. Now, what is a Flipgrid Shorts? Flipgrid Shorts is a section when you can create a video of your teaching of your lesson. Okay, then you can also have the option if you want to record the video using Flipgrid camera, or you can simply record your video and your screen. Now, with Shorts camera, you can easily create, you can trim, rearrange your video segments. Then you can also upload videos using your mobile devices or your laptop. Then activate whiteboard mode and use the live inking to add context to make your lessons more interactive. Then you can also overlay photos from your camera. You can add emojis, you can add text, you can add stickers on your video. Then you can apply unique video filters and frames to set the tone. So we all know that creating interactive materials at saka yung tinatawag nating unique materials ay mas nakaka-invite ng mas magandang learning environment. Okay. So, explain directions, step or lesson overview. All you have to do, once that you have your account, unique username and password, all you have to do is to log in into your educator administration, then navigate to shorts section via the menu along the top of your dashboard. Then click the record a short. Then you can copy the embed link and share via Schoology, or if you have Moodle on your school, mas maganda yon. Then, in recording your screen, same with navigating the shorts, all you have to do is to log in your unique username and password. Okay, kung ito man ay Microsoft account, kung ito man ay Google account, then click a record short, then click on the three dots to the left of your camera and select screen recording to start recording. Then you can also copy the embed link and share with your learners. Now, since we already discussed the importance of a student's voice, so let's talk about student responses. If you want to capture your students' thinking, all you have to do is to create a topic on your Flipgrid account that requires a student to apply their knowledge to solve a problem or to answer a specific question given by the teacher. Okay? Then, so share in and check in. Flipgrid is a great tool for support social emotional learning. Yan, napakaganda ng hangarin. So, let's talk about the introduction. So, at the end of the school year, students can make a video introducing themselves. This video will help you to learn their names, their interests, and to learn a little about them. Then for check-ins and sharing, so throughout the year, you can have your students check in with you about today's lesson, their progress in the course, their confidence level, um, or just how they are feeling in general. So later on, you will experience uploading your own videos on our created feed. Then to get to know your students better, you can assign topics about the future career plans, their favorite, their extracurricular activities. Now, Flipgrid is a great tool for getting students to reflect on their learning. So at the beginning of the lesson or unit, the students can share their prior knowledge and what they anticipate about the learning process na mangyayari. Then, in asynchronous and asynchronous learning, students can ask questions and give their teacher feedback. Then, at the end of the lesson, using Flipgrid, students can create videos summarizing their learning. Then, in place of a written journal, students can make a daily or weekly reflection video. It depends on your arrangement. Then they can also use Flipgrid as a tool for review. If your lesson videos are available or already uploaded to your Flipgrid account, students can always go back to topic that they need to practice. Then you can also assign students problems, explaining, creating a bank of problems for a test review. Now, in the discovery section of Flipgrid, you can find a variety of topics shared by other teachers and Flipgrid partners. In discovery section, you can use these topics to extend the student thinking. For example, you would like to know what their ideas about remote learning. All you have to do is to create a great topic, then make a clear direction and different questions to be answered by the students. Then after that, all you have to do is to give a unique code for them to enter your grid created. So we will experience it later. Then you can also assign topics that extend students' thinking on particular concepts or that enrich their learning. So we have different partners like made by Dyslexia, Capstone, the Met, Epic, even Minecraft Education, and also Lego. Then you can also create your own topics that require students to research a topic or that will um, that will enhance student creativity and critical thinking. Okay, so now let's go to hands-on activity. Okay, so I want everybody to go to, if you are using your mobile devices, all you have to do is to go to your app store or play store, then download the Flipgrid and set your account using your Microsoft or Google account. Then if you are using desktop, all you have to do is to go to info or flipgrid.com. Then once you already have your account, all you have to do is to log in. Click the educator login. But let me introduce you the power of Flipgrid first. So wala tong sounds ha. I hope na mapanood natin yung information na ipinapakita. So ulitin ko. Okay, so now, sabi nga naman ni Flipgrid, we are always here for you. Now to get started, all you have to do is to click the get the guide. Then if you want to attend different webinars promoted and developed by Flipgrid, all you have to do is to sign up for a webinar. Then if you have some questions, all you have to do is to click the health center to answer your possible questions. Okay, so let's get started. Once that you have your account, again, all you have to do is to click Educator Login. But if you don't have your account, just click the Educator Sign Up, then use your Microsoft or Google account. Okay, so let me click my profile first. Okay, so here's my profile. You can set your real name. Or don't forget to use your real name. Then there's a three sections here: account settings, social, and default topic. Then for your account setting, just encode or just put your first name and your last name. So your grade, there is a selection here. If you are teaching high school, all you have to do is to select ages 14 to 18. Then if you are a professional or if you are in the middle ages, middle school, all you have to do is to click middle ages. Okay, then for your subject, I decided to click all. But there's selections here like arts, biological science, communications, um, design and applied arts, education, and so on. Okay. Then your country, Philippines. Okay, you can also change your current name, current password, or you can add new email address. Then if you are satisfied, all you have to do is to update the profile. Now let's talk about the following sections here dito sa taas. We have discussion, we have discovery, we have activity, we have mixtapes, we have shorts, and grid pals. As we go along with our discussion, I will introduce the purpose of each section. So now let's talk about first the discussion section. So let me click discussion. So in discussion section, you can start a discussion by creating a topic. You can also organize your topics by creating different groups. Okay. So there's a two section in discussion part or discussion page, which are the following: the topics and groups. So let's talk about first topic. So I already have 62 topics created. Okay. So there's a title, there is the name of the group, there is a date or update. If there's a student, send their responses on your created grid. Then there is a selection here, which is active button. If you are done checking your specific grid, you can select the frozen. You can freeze your grid created. Then, if you would like to see less on your grid or topics, all you have to do is to click hidden. But I will choose to remain active. Then you can also share your grid created or grid topic by simply copying the code. Then the good thing about this, you can integrate your Flipgrid into the following. You can copy embed the code. You can share it to your Microsoft Teams. You can also share it to your Google Classroom. And you can also share it on Remind by simply copying the link provided. Okay? Now, upon clicking the action button, you can edit the topic if you want to change the content of your topic. You can record a response, submit to the discovery. If you want the community to join to your created grid, then as what I've said, you can hide the topic, you can move the topic, you can also duplicate the topic. Then, if you are a teacher and you would like to get the information of your students, including their email addresses, all you have to do is to export the data. So later, ituturo ko yan. Then, if you want to change the topic created, just click the delete topic. Then, if you want to edit the topic, just click the pencil button. Okay, so balik muna tayo sa discussion. Now, let's talk about the group section. Okay, so I have here 20 groups. Just to inform you, my dear educators, itong groups na tinatawag natin, this will serve as your classroom. This will serve as your, let's say, session hall. Okay, so there's also a name of the topic, or name of the group, total of responses. Then there's an active button here. If you want to hide your grid, you can click hidden. Okay, you can also share your group by and integrate it to your Microsoft Teams or Google account. Now, once that you want to change something on your created grid, all you have to do is to click the edit group. The same with the action. You can edit, you can duplicate, you can provide a group notifications, export the data. The good thing about creating a group, you can have your co-pilot. The role of the co-pilot is to help you monitoring the student output and students' responses. Okay, so now let's talk about the discovery section. So in the discovery section, you will be able to explore from 27,323 topics created by the Flipgrid community to start your discussion. Katulad nga po ng sinabi ko kanina, you can create your own topics. Then all you have to do is to add your topic to the discovery section. Then you will have the chance to collaborate with different educators around the world. So we are talking around the world. Yes, that is the power. That is the power of Philippines. Okay, so let's continue. So in the discovery section, in the discovery page rather, we have two sections, discovery and my library. So in the discovery, you can select different topics, okay? Then, okay, you can choose from the topic of the day, wonder of the day. You can also see and discover the different partners of Flipgrid, then the trending topics that you can use to your class or to your community, then the topics just for me, featured collections, the inspiring creators. I am wishing that someday ay mapasama ako dyan. So I already applied for certification, certification number 3. Yan, level 3. So I hope na I'm still waiting na lang para sa dalawang topic na ginawa ko na ma-review. Then level 3 na po tayo. Then here's the 27,323 topics in the discovery. You can select the subject. Okay, so there is options here for arts, this beyond the classroom, business, career and technical education, computer, design, digital citizenship, educator, professional development, engineering, and so on. Okay, for example, I would like to look for professional development, the subject. Okay, since we are all educators here, then my audience ay professional. So it will be automatically filtered by the Flipgrid system. Okay, so Yan, for example, I have here, I am proud na medyo napaproud ako na yung mga ginawa kong topic ay nandito na siya. So, I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yung 5 topics na in-upload ko ay na-aprobahan na ni Flip. So, for example, this one, Teaching with Passion. So, let's click Teaching with Passion. So, upon clicking the Teaching with Passion topic, may magpa-prompt po dito na iba't ibang characteristic of a passionate teacher. Then, there's an integration note. After the sessions, educators will be able to share their experiences on what makes a teacher passionate in teaching and how to embrace the challenges of being an educator. So, medyo nag-goosebumps ako ng konti kasi hindi ko ma-imagine na ang ginagamit kong at ang gagamitin kong topic ngayon ay yung uploaded topic ko. So you can also be a content creator dito sa ating Flipgrid. So napakadali lang ng process. I will guide you and I will help you through the process. Okay, moving on. Let's click the activity. So in the activity section, you will be able to stay updated. Yan, magiging updated tayo about the engagement across your topics, the achievements you earned. So, this page will be divided into 3 sections: overview, the achievements, recent activity. Now, ito po yung tinatawag nating overview. So, nandito lahat. Yan. Yan. Now, let's click achievements. Okay, so Flipgrid community, this will be my second account in Flipgrid. So kaya siya 2020 community member because I started to make another account this last January. Then let's talk about the following: Student Voice Ambassador, Flipgrid Certified Level 1, 2, and 3. So everyone has will have the opportunity to become one of them, up to become one of Student Voice Ambassador, Flipgrid Certified Level 1, 2, 3. All you have to do to complete the process, all you have to do is to submit the necessary requirements na hihingin sa atin ng Flipgrid community. Okay. Then, upon using our Flipgrid and upon browsing our page, you will see another budgets like community builder. Okay, so meron tayong 6. Then let's talk about group creations. Once that you created a group, you will receive um different badges under group creation. Then the total videos you've created and the total responses that you have on your account. Then engagement. Okay, time for from happy birthday. So since this is my new account, then gumagamit na ako ng Flipgrid actually since 2016 pa talaga eh. Pero hack yung aking account. So nawala na yung aking account. Okay, but I decided to make another account para maituloy ko pa rin yung journey at makapag-inspire ng maraming educators at matulungan ang ating mga learner to amplify their voices. Then on the discovery, we have rippling engagement, wealth of wisdom, inspiring tenfold. Okay. So let's talk about mixtapes. Okay, so magiging helpful ang mixtape especially sa ating mga educator. Once na nakapag-record na kayo ng video using shorts camera and Flipgrid camera, you can add your videos dito sa tinatawag nating mixtape. So mixtape makes it all easy to create collections of videos from any of your topics. Yan. Tapos, so I have here 3 mixtape. For example, you are teaching physical education. Then you decided to create a grid asking the student to make a short video presentation using the Flipgrid camera to make a short video of Zumba. Okay, Then example that you have 20 students, then out of 20, you have 10 students na nagpakita ng magandang output. So, pwede mo siyang pagsamasamahin using mixtape. All you have to do is to add your add the following videos or yung 10 selected videos ay i-add natin sa mixtape. Okay? Then pwede na natin siyang i-share. If you are using Microsoft Teams, pwede natin siyang i-share. If you are using your Google Classroom, pwede din natin siyang i-share so that our learners ay makikita yung mga output ng ating mga students, even our topics created. Now, let's talk about shorts. So use the power of Flipgrid camera to short videos, capture your screen, and easily share your ideas with one at any time. So para po sa kaalaman ng lahat, you will have 10 minutes po sa bawat videos dito sa shorts natin. So since I am using my camera, medyo mahihirapan ako mag-record ng response at mag-record ng video. Okay, but if you have your mobile devices, you can use your mobile phones para explore yung tinatawag nating shorts. So, my dear educators, you can use the short section to upload your lesson. Sir, more than 10 minutes po ang aking lesson. After 10 minutes, you can record another one. Then katulad ng sinabi ko a while ago, pwede natin siyang pagsamasamahin sa mixtape. Then, pwede natin siyang gawing topic. All we have to do is to give the link to our students para mapanood nila yung lesson na ibibigay po ninyo. Then, grid pals. So you will be able to connect with fellow Flipgrid educators in classroom around the world. So para po sa kaalaman ng lahat, hindi lang po sa ating bansa ginagamit ang Flipgrid. Around the world po ito. Then once that you are certified, once that you are selected as a student voice ambassador, magkakaroon ka ng opportunity to connect with fellow educators around the world. Then, yung mga badges na ma-receive natin, yung mga major badges like Student Voice Ambassador, then Certified Flipgrid Ambassador, then Flipgrid Certified Level 1, 2, 3, you will be recognized globally. So now, for our first activity, if you are using your laptop and if you have another gadget like mobile device, mobile phone, pwede po ninyo akong sabayan. So let's create a group. When creating a group, you will have the opportunity to create a discussion using multiple topics. We have two sections here, the private and public. Okay, so private is intended for schools. Private is intended for students. Then the public, okay, so participants with the joining code can view the group. So if you want the community to join the group, all you have to do is to give them your joining code created or generated by the Flipgrid system. Now, let's create a private group because we are all educators here. I will give you an example. Okay, so let's say I am handling grade 7. So I will create a group name, grade 7, Talisay. Yan. Kasi taga Talisay, Batangas ako. Okay, so hindi pa man po ako gumagawa ng group name, meron ng na-generate na ng flip code or joining code si Flipgrid. Okay? Again, my group name is Talisay, grade 7 Talisay. My joining code is Cabela2431. So ito yung ibibigay natin sa ating mga students later. So it's up to you if you would like to add your student using their email address, or you can also set their unique username. So for the sake of this activity, I will use a student username. Then after that, all you have to do is to click next. Okay, so add your students. Students join the group using their username. So even their families and other guests can join the group with a password. If you want your family, if you want the guardian or family of your students to join your created group, all you have to do is to give them the password. Okay, so example, you already have the list of your students in alphabetical order. So mix na dito si boys, mix na dito si girls. But it's up to you. If you would like to set username for boys, then username for girls. Example, my first student, Alvin Amores. Okay, so what do you think the username na gagawin ko? So you can set username for Amores 001. The reason why 001, because Alvin Amores is my first student or is my student number one. Then after that, all you have to do is to click the add button. Okay, you can add as many as you can. So since I am using alphabet combination of girls and boys in alphabetical order, I will add another students, Sarah Lynn. Okay, so medyo nawala po ako. Okay, for a while. Okay, so we are now creating. Okay, so ulit po tayo, no? Create a group. Okay. Grade 7, Palisay. Then joining code is student username. Click next. Then my first student, Alvin Amores. Then set the username for Amores, last name. Then student number 001. Then add. Another students, Sarah Lynn Palani. Student number 2. So set the username for Palani 002. So student number 3, Pizza Lane Panaag. Then is automatically ang ating username ay last name Panaag 003. Okay. Then you can add as many as you can. Okay, so pagkatapos nun, ang gagawin mo ay all you have to is to give them their username para maka-join sila sa inyong classroom. Then click next. Okay. So automatic na meron na tayong group which is grade 7 Talisay. Now, how about creating a public group? Again, the purpose of public group ay para makapag-add tayo or para makapag-join sa atin ang community or different educators. So for the sake of this activity, so ang gagawin natin dito ay lift grid, um, tech, yan. Lift grid savvy na lang, yan. So the group name is lift grid savvy. Then tabela 52729. So kahit hindi na po kayo dito mag-add, okay? Because public po ito, participants with join code can view the group. Then to record the video, they must sign in using you must sign in using your Microsoft or Google Classroom. Then click next. Okay. So tapos na po tayo sa paggawa ng dalawang group. So meron na po tayong public group for Flipgrid Savvy or Saving, kung ano man yan. Then, meron po tayong for private group for our students, grade 7 Talisay. Now, how are we going to create a topic? All we have to do is to click your group created. Let's say, okay, this one, grade 7 Talisay. Okay, so scroll down natin pababa. Then, sa baba, makikita natin yung add topic. Katulad nga po ng sinabi ko kanina, our first objective or our first activity for this school year, if you are going to use Flipgrid, is to know your students. Okay, so self-introduction. I will use self-introduction. Okay, then at the prompt section, you can add direction and questions. Example, using Flipgrid camera, state your name. I again say hello to Flipgrid. Okay, for a while. Okay, so instruction using Flipgrid camera. Say hi, Flipgrid. State your name, your age, your address, and your interests. Yan. So, malina, we are asking for their name. Okay, for their name, their age, and their address. Okay. Then, after that, you can set the recording time. Okay, so options are the following for 15 seconds up to 10 minutes. So for this activity, I will set I will set 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. Then you can add a video from YouTube. You can upload a video from your device. You can record a video using a camera. Then you can upload an image. And you can get different resources from the following from Microsoft, Google, etc. Then create a topic. Okay. If you want to integrate, all you have to do is to share to Microsoft Teams. If you are using Google Classroom, all you have to do is to click share to Google Classroom. Okay, all set. Okay. So, then click grade 7 Talitay. Let's see kung nandun na yung topic created. Okay. Meron na tayong first topic, which is self-introduction. Sir, I would like to add another topic. Okay. So, ano po yung pwede ko pong gawin? So, at topic, let's say for your first lesson, ang subject matter natin ay all about entrepreneurship. Then you can set topic. So why don't we try to use the discovery section? Let's go, balik natin. Ano ba yung purpose ng discovery section? Para makapaghanap tayo ng topic. Okay? Okay, scroll down lang natin pababa hanggang makarating tayo dito sa page na to. Then, okay, maghanap tayo ng subject na pwede sa ating mga estudyante. Let's say digital citizenship under ICT. By the way, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, you can create your own topic. Then audience, high school. Okay? Okay, may mga lalabas na dito na topic. Let's say, maghanap tayo ng pwede sa estudyante natin, ha? Example, sige, ito na lang. Ito, mas madaling-dali. Cyberbullying. All you have to do is to click cyberbullying topic. Okay. So, may lalabas po dito mga resources or mga attachment like videos. Then, cyberbullying, what is it? May nakalagay kung sino ang creator, sino ang audience, what will be the subject, then integration notes. If students watch the three short videos on cyberbullying, then they have to explain what cyberbullying is in their own words and talk about what they can do about it. Then if you want to add topic, all you have to do is to click the add topic. Since you already created a group for your section, you can click the arrow down button, then search for your section, which is grade 7, Talisay. Then click next. Okay, so after that, it's up to you if you want to modify the topic you've chosen. Example, cyberbullying. What is it? Okay, what is cyberbullying? What can you do to stop cyberbullying if it happens to you? If you see it or happening to someone else. Okay. Pwede natin dagdagan yung instructions. Then, pwede natin siyang anuhan. Pwede pa tayo mag-modify at magbigay ng iba pang directions. You can set the time from 15 seconds up to 10 minutes. Okay, then scroll down. If you want to add some attachment in related to the topic you choose, which is cyberbullying, pwede po tayong mag-add. Just click the add attachment. Then provide a link. Then create a title. Okay. Then if you are all set, all you have to do, okay. Dito muna tayo sa section na to. Video and features. You have an option if you want them to upload videos only. After that, videos lang ang makikita talaga natin. Hindi na tayo magpo-provide ng selfie. So let's select videos only. Then, okay, isama na natin ang likes para mas ma-motivate ang ating mga learner na maganda ang output na ginawa nila. Then after that, you can also provide a feedback. Example, gusto mong i-test yung kanilang presentation, you can custom a feedback. Okay, you can add different criteria. You can create a new rubric. So define a new feedback rubric which can be applied at the topic level. For example, I want to see their comprehension about the topic, um, the presentation, the content of their presentation, their preparedness, and the totality of the presentation, pwede natin iset. What if, let's click this one, sa comprehension. Under the comprehension, sa criteria sa paggawa ng rubrics, very limited lang po yung ating pwedeng ilagay. So we have to be specific. Example, comprehension, criteria description, the student speaks clearly of all the time, the volume is appropriate, stays on topic 100% of the time. Then you can select minimum score from 1, then the maximum score is up to 100. Now it's up to you if you are going to use the grading system from 1 to 100. Then or 70 is the lowest and the highest is 100. So for this rubric, I will use 1 to 5. Then update. If you are satisfied to the following rubrics, pwede na yan. Let's update the topic. But if you want to add another rubric, you can also you can select or click the add criteria. Okay, let's update the topic. Okay, so now let's go back to grade 7, Talisay. Let's see kung ilang topics na meron tayo. We already have 2. Sir, ano po ang ibibigay naming code sa aming student? If you want your student directly enter your grid created, all you have to do is to give the Cabela 2760. If you want your students to enter a specific topic, all you have to do is to click the topic, then give the joining code, which is, for example, 166F8100. Okay. Then if you want to give another code for the second topic, just click cyberbullying, then give the joining code, which is 5C A9 AF A1 F0. Okay. Now, let's go back to grade 7, Talisay. Sir, I would like to put some pictures on my created grid. Okay? Sa ating group, gusto ko maglagay ng picture. Ano po yung gagawin ko? So, just click this button or this pencil to edit a group. Okay? Then, let's scroll down, pababa. So, I have here, for students, including Jonel. Okay? So, sila ay mag-join using their username. Okay? You can also print the student list. Then, active ang status. Let's scroll down pababa. Ito yung kanina. Ito yung image natin. So, let's change the image of your section. So, meron tayong mga pamimilian dito like nature, featured, nature, people, and texture. For the sake of this activity, since I created a grid for students, I will select this one, which is books. Then update group. Then automatic, meron na po tayong profile picture. Sir, can we upload our created pictures or created banner? Yes, pwede. Just follow the same process. Okay, now let's go back to the discussion part. Then let's add topic for the public group, which is the public savvy, Flipgrid savvy, or savvy. Yun na yan. Mahalaga masaya tayo today. Okay. Now, scroll down natin pababa. Then, let's click add topic. Okay. So, dito po sa created grid na to, dito natin makikita yung mga responses ninyo. So, at the end of this session, you are going to submit 2 videos, okay, as your for your output. So, for our first topic, sige, gusto ko muna kayong makilala. Self-introduction. Yan, favorite ko to kasi hindi ko pa kayo masyadong nakikilala eh. So, same instruction. Using Flipgrid. Wait lang. Okay, using Flipgrid camera. State your name. Say hi. Yan. State your name, your division, your school, your division, and your interest. Yan. So, using Flipgrid camera, say hi. State your name, your school, your division, and your interest. So, iset natin siya ng 1 and 30 seconds. Okay? Then, create a topic. Ganun siya kabilis kapag sa public din. All set. Okay, so, my dear participants, if you already have your Flipgrid account on your mobile devices or on your laptop, just enter the code EA13802B. Again, enter the following code. Ipapalakihin ko po muna ha. So enter the following code. EA13802D. Okay. So yan po yung ating nag-a-uploadan. Pwede naman po after this webinar. Wala naman pong problema. For you to get your 2 certificates, one from Microsoft, then one from Eryotech, all you have to do is to upload your responses dito sa ating created grid. Then you are also going to make your own Flipgrid account. You can provide the link, okay? Tapos i-attach natin sa ating submission. Okay, then for another one. Another one. So let's add another topic. Okay, so for this group, let's find topic dito sa ating discovery section. So gagamitin ko na yung ginawa kong topic. Okay, so I will go to my library. Then topics I've added or created. Then piliin natin dito si dealing with procrastination. Okay, so meron ditong video. Then integration, no teachers will be able to improve themselves on how to deal and avoid procrastination. Yan, napapanahon. They can also provide symposium or pwedeng after nito, pwede naman kayo mag-provide ng symposium or activity related to overcoming procrastination. Then add the topic. Let's select Flipgrid Savvy. Then click Next. Okay, so the title, Dealing with Procrastination. So meron dito nakaprompt muna. Procrastination is the avoidance of doing a task that needs to be accomplished by a certain deadline. It could be further stated as a habitual or intentional delay of starting or finishing a task despite knowing it might have negative consequences. So sa baba, meron ditong question. As a teacher, what are your ways to overcome or in overcoming procrastination? Okay, so you can set dito sa ating recording time, 1 minute or 30. So, iset natin ng 2 minutes. Baka may sumagot dyan na maganda. Then, iset natin yung likes para ang mga participants ay pwedeng i-like yung ma-uploaded videos. Then, update the topic. Okay. So, let's go back to Flipgrid Savvy. Then, meron na tayong dalawa. Again, kung gusto nating ibigay yung ating code na makikita nila ang mga topics natin, all we have to do is to give the code dito sa taas. You can also add a copilot. The purpose of copilot, he or she can edit the group, create topics, then review videos, and provide a feedback. Okay. Then, let's change the profile picture. Let's click the pencil icon. Browse natin pababa. Then, let's find picture that will be suited sa ating created grid or created grid. So I will choose this one. Okay. Hanap lang ako. Okay. So, ito na lang. Yan. Dahil may time, di ba? Dahil may time, yan. Let's avoid procrastination. So, your topic now is, your grid now is updated. Okay, so yung task natin today ay nakagawa na tayo ng dalawang group, public and private group. Sir, how are you going to provide a feedback? Example, let's click this grid. Public muna tayo ha, public group. SDO Bataan Educators. Okay, meron siyang joining code. So gumawa ako ng banner, which is SDO Bataan Educator, Empower Every Voice, hashtag Flipgrid for All. Then, nag-add ako ng 4 na topic with different title. First topic, self-introduction. Then the remaining topic, webinar significant learning from day 2, 3, and 4. Sir Jed, how are you going to provide a feedback? Example, let's click this one. Webinar significant learning 4. Okay. So as you can see, may nakapin dito. Ito kasi ay instruction ko. You can also upload your own response na pwede tayo magbigay ng instruction sa mga student natin. Then all we have to do is to click the pin button para nasa taas siya. Automatic, siya ang makikita ng ating mga estudyante. Example, meron na ba ako ditong nag-gradean? Halimbawa, ito si Romy Rose. So, i-play natin yung kanyang video. Um, I don't I don't know kung narinig yung sound, pero nagsasabi siya dito ng kanyang significant learning about using Kahoot, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Sway. Now, meron tayo dito na section for providing a feedback. Click feedback. Okay. So it's up to you. If you want to record a feedback, I'm using a private video feedback. Okay? Ang makakakita lang nito ay si Robbie Rose. Then you can also provide a feedback using grading rubric. Since I am satisfied naman sa answer, so naka-general lang ako, let's click 1 from 0 to 5. So I will give 5 for the ideas, then 5 for the performance. Then, since ang ating mga participants ay nag-provide ng kanilang email at ito po ay naka-public, yan, pwede silang ma-notify na meron silang feedback. Congratulations. Yan, congratulations. Thank you for sharing your idea. Thank you for sharing your significant learning. Okay, for a while. Okay. Then pwede pa po tayong mag-add. Halimbawa, wait lang, baguhin ko, dapat malaki to. Okay, so for example, gusto ko pang maglagay ng iba pang words of encouragement. Continue using Flipgrid. Yan. Okay, then click email feedback. Yan. Wait lang, itama ko to. Yan. Email feedback. automatic, magno-notify na yan kay Romy Rose. Okay, then, let's go back to webinar significant for. So makikita natin ngayon na nagkaroon na si Romy Rose ng grade. So you can add comment, sa, katulad na sinabi ko kanina, private video comment. Okay? Now, balik tayo dito sa discussion. So para sa ating mga participants, i-click ko ngayon si Flipgrid Savvy. Okay. So, pakitandaan po ako ng code natin. Kabela 5729. Uulitin ko po. Kabela 5729. Yan. Then upon entering our grid, mamimili po kayo ng topic between dealing with procrastination or self-introduction kung ano yung uunahin ninyo. Pero, after this webinar, kailangan ay makompleto natin itong dalawang ito. You can upload your responses dito po sa specific grid natin, grid topic like self-introduction and procrastination. Okay. So, marami pa tayong time. Let's talk about the discovery. Ay, activity. Yan. Okay. So, pag-usapan natin ngayon, sana samahan niyo po ako sa journey ng Flipgrid. Sana ay hindi lang po ako ang maging ambassador. I am expecting na marami pa tayong maging ambassador, ating mga educator. Ang papaano natin malalaman kung ano yung requirements dito sa ating badges. All you have to do is to click the following badges like this one, Student Voice Ambassador. Then may lalabas po dito, you are a change maker. You are a change maker in the inspiring global educator community. All you have to do is to click Global Educator Community at dadalhin po kayo dito sa ating Student Voice Ambassador. Okay. All you have to do is to read the necessary information. Okay, the following information. Okay, so yan. There's a 3 responses. Tamang-tama po, may opening na po ulit for Student Voice Ambassador. Okay, so ito yung isa sa mga kasama ko sa Microsoft Ambassador. Si Sheila May Malisido, yan. So let's click Student Voice Ambassador. Okay, so here are the requirements or instructions on how to become Student Voice Ambassador in Flipgrid. All you have to do is to you can earn your level 1, 2, and 3. Then you can this anytime and then submit your ambassador video. So magsasubmit lang po tayo your name and section, your name and location, your role, why you want to be a student voice ambassador, then how you amplify student voice. Then we will review every 6 months. So actually, kung magpapasa din tayo, gandahan na natin yung content natin, gandahan na natin yung application natin. As a student voice ambassador, you can expect yan, you will have access to SVA group, direct line of communication to our Flipgrid community, product and design, 3 times year SVA conference calls, early access to Flipgrid updates and features, personal monthly email updates, early registration. Okay. How about this one? Certified, Flipgrid certified. Dito muna tayo magsimula. Certified level 1. Click the highlighted text. Okay, so Flipgrid certified. Our first Flipgrid certification is level 1. Then, you'll be called as Flipgrid certified educator. Have a basic understanding about Flipgrid, and you can also meet different educators. Okay, so all you have to do is to record a response. Then wait lang, meron dito complete the requirements. Let's click the highlighted words. Complete the requirements. Then alamin natin kung paano ba maging certified educator level 1. Again, the following badges na dinidiscuss ko ay marirecognize siya globally. Okay, so first, you have to complete your educator profile. Complete the Engage and Amplify course on the Microsoft Education Center. Nandito na po kayo sa first step. Dahil after this webinar, lahat po tayo ay, pagkatapos po ng discussion ko, pupunta tayo sa Microsoft Education Center at bibigyan ko po kayo ng code regarding Flipgrid. Attending this webinar will help you para makapunta po tayo sa ating certification level 1. Kasi pag may certificate na po kayo at nakompleto niyo po yung quiz na i-guide ko po kayo later din, automatic magkakaroon na po kayo ng certification once na na-review na po ito ng Flipgrid team. Okay? Yan po yung process. Okay, so eto pa lang, no? Ang dami nating participants pero sila pa lang yung nagbigay kanina, no? Siguro after, magpo-provide na lang ako after the session ng isa pa. Okay? Now, balik po tayo sa discussion. Katulad nga po na sinabi ko kanina, eto pong mga groups na ito, bibigyan ko pong diin. Lahat ng groups created ay magsiserve as your classroom. Okay? Kung ito man ay para sa community, siya ang magsiserve as your session hall. Pero kung ito ay naka-private, magsiserve siya as your classroom. Okay? Nagkakaliwanagan po tayo dyan. Now, maghihintay po ako ng responses sa ating created grid. So katulad nga po na sinasabi ko kanina, makakakuha po tayo ng dalawang certificate today. Okay, isa po ay galing sa Microsoft, then isa po ay galing sa ERUTech. So tandaan po natin yung code, Cabela 5729. Napakadali lang po ng requirements na hihingin. Magpa-provide lang po kayo ng screenshots at link ng activity po na ipapasa natin. Okay. Okay, so pag-usapan po natin ngayon kung paano tayo maging certified level 1. So, punta muna po ako sa Microsoft. Lahat po tayo. Microsoft Education Center. So, if you have your existing Microsoft account, pwede po tayong gumawa dito sa Microsoft Education Center. Okay? So, all you have to do is to create an account or kung meron na kayong existing account, just click the sign in. Magagamit ko po ito mamaya sa pagkuha po ng isang certificate galing po sa Microsoft. So, I will use my personal account. Para mas knowledgeable din ang ating mga participants kung ano ang nagagawa ni Microsoft Education Center. Okay, so I have here my account. Okay, once na may account na kayo, siguraduhin natin na buo ang pangalan. I-update natin na buo ang pangalan para mamaya kapag magre-redeem kayo ng achievement code na ibibigay ko after this session, makakuha natin yung Flipgrid certificate. Then, isa na po yon sa ating susi para makapag-apply po tayo as Flipgrid Ambassador. Okay? So, example, redeem achievement code. Yung pong ipoprovide ko po na redeem code mamaya ay itatype nyo lang po dito. Then after po nun, i-click lang po natin yung redeem. Now, I will give you a short description or short background about Microsoft Education Center. So here in Microsoft Education Center, meron tayong mga courses or learning paths, even webinars and online events na pwede tayong makapag-generate ng certificate. Okay, all you have to do is to give enough time to study different courses and learning paths. If you really want to learn more about different applications or platforms in Microsoft, magbigay tayo ng panahon. Okay, so aralin nating mabuti. Let's provide a note using OneNote. Then, after na maipasa natin yung mga quizzes natin, mag-generate siya ng certificate. Okay, example courses. Let's click the courses. Okay. So all courses, meron dito in progress. Yan. You can select different courses as many as you can. But I suggest, please, my dear participants, na piliin muna natin yung mga mas mapapakinabangan natin. Yung mas kailangan natin. For example, this one, Beyond the Basics with Flipgrid. So, since kayo ay magkakaroon na ng certificate dito, yan, makakakuha kayo ng certificate regarding dito sa Flipgrid. Okay, after ng session na to, magpa-provide ako ng link. Then, para makuha natin yung certificate from ERUTech, isabit lang natin yung hihingin na requirement, which is kailangan meron tayong screenshot or link ng ating Flipgrid account. Then yung pangalawa, meron tayong uploaded responses doon sa grid created kanina. Okay. So, completed na siya. For example, gusto niyo muna pag-aralan ng Flipgrid. All you have to do is to take the course. Okay? Then, may lalabas dyan. Sige, let's take course again. Yan. So here, you will be provided the table of contents, including shorts, discovery, guest access, Flipgrid AR, co-pilots, and grade files and mixtapes. Okay, module 1. Yan, you will be guided, di ba? So, mas magiging guided kayo kung paano gagamitin sa Flipgrid once you already have your Microsoft Education Center account. Okay. Then, example, nabasa na natin siya. Don't forget to click the highlighted picture, the highlighted words po para mas guided po tayo sa information na dapat nating malaman. Example, tapos na ako dyan. Yan. Then topic 2, then at the end of this module or at the end of this content, magte-take po kayo ng quiz. Okay? So you will be given at least 10 questions. Then 80% to pass. Then meron na kayong certificate. Okay, pero since kayo ay umattend na, magkakaroon na kayo automatic ng part na to. Marireceive nyo na tong badges na to. Okay, let's go to learning paths. So kapag may time tayo, no, pwede nating bisitahin sa Microsoft Education Center to learn more about different topics regarding Microsoft. Yan. On how to use PowerPoint, Microsoft Sway, OneNote, etc. Okay, so ito ang mga nakompleto ko na. Yan po. At napakaganda, meron bawat learning path, yan, tandaan po natin, bawat learning path ay mayroong iba't ibang courses. So for example, this learning path, which is 21st Century Learning Design. So meron siya accomplishment na 7,500 points. Then total duration is 20 hours. Meron siyang ilan? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So meron siyang 8 courses at meron kayong 8 certificate plus one certificate about finishing the course 21st Century Learning Design. So napakaganda po ng hangarin ni Microsoft Education Center. So you're not going to pay any single amount. All you have to do is to create your account sa ating Outlook, or if you already have your existing account in Microsoft, pwede na natin siyang gamitin. But we have to make sure na buong pangalan po natin nakalagay para once na generate ng certificate ay hindi unknown ang nakalagay. Okay? Then let's click lesson plan. Yan, may mga lessons dito. Hacking STEM, Minecraft Education Center, edition. Ito ay napapanahon. So napakadami nating students, especially sa mga STEM students natin, na nagkakaroon sila ng mga opportunity to compete around the world or to compete sa ating um, Minecraft Education Edition contest. Then Skype in the classroom, the purpose of Skype in the classroom, nagkakaroon tayo ng opportunity to share our learning environment sa ibang bansa. Then at the same time, nagkakaroon tayo ng collaboration sa iba't ibang educator using the power of Skype. Then for the programs, okay, eto yon, kalalabas lang ng mga MIE expert. I would like to congratulate lahat ng ating Microsoft Innovative Education experts na patuloy na tumutulong sa ating mga educator na magbahagi ng kanilang kaalaman regarding sa ating Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft Education. Then, Student Teacher Education Program, Global Training Partners Program, then Showcase School Program. Let's click the Microsoft Innovative Educator Program. Yan. Dito po sa Microsoft Education, Innovative Educator Program, yan. Pwede kang maging certified Microsoft Innovative Educator. So, Microsoft Innovative Educator Trainer and the Master Trainer. Okay, especially kapag nag-undergo ka ng Microsoft Education program, magiging Microsoft Education Ambassador ka. Then as ambassador, tutulungan mo ang ating mga learner, ay ang ating mga educator na mas maging equipped sila sa paggamit ng technology. Then, anyone can apply Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert as long as you meet the following requirements. So, isa na to sa first step natin to become a Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert. Sa susunod, all you have to do is to have your Microsoft Education Center account para makapag-take tayo ng mga courses, then makakuha tayo ng mga iba't ibang learning sa mga learning paths natin. Yan. Okay? So, as far as I know, meron tayong 1,000 Microsoft Education Ambassador dito sa ating bansa na patuloy na tumutulong sa ating mga teachers. Yan, they provided different webinars for free. Katulad po ng ginagawa ko ngayon, ako po ay nagbibigay ng free webinar na maaaring matulungan ko po kayo sa simple way pong ito. Okay, so let's go to the next program. Let's explore Student Teacher Education Program. Student Teacher Education Program, ano yung content nito? Yan. Kapag meron na po kayong account, mag-explore po tayo. Pero gusto ko bigyan ng diin dito sa learning, sa mga learning paths natin. Or wait, learning paths nga, yan. So napakadami ditong magagandang topics. Example, blended approaches for a modern and learning environment. Napapanahon since we are facing health crisis, yung COVID-19 talaga. Yan, napakadami ditong topic like 21st century design. Minecraft education. If you are handling STEM student, you can explore or you can take this learning path for Lego Mindstorm. Then the MIE Trader Academy. Yeah, for the STEM students, we have STEM level 1, STEM level 2, and STEM level 3. But if you would like to explore more, just click learning paths. Ay, ito nga ang learning paths. Okay. For example, dito tayo sa hanap tayo ng maganda ha. Okay, for example, sa STEM student natin, STEM level 1. So, ilang courses meron dito sa STEM level 1? Meron siyang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 courses starting from Step Up to Computer Science with 1 hour duration. Then, badge, meron siyang sarili. Ang total ng course na to ay 8 hours. So, pwede din gamitin ito ng ating mga teachers sa pagdi-discuss. Okay? So, ito pa yung mga topics: physical computing for non-computer science, Minecraft, Hour of Code, hanggang sa huli. Okay. So, I will be giving you my joining code. Later, siguro. Um, ask lang natin ng Sir Edward. Hello, Sir Edward. So, let's go back to our grid. Okay, let's see kung may nag-upload na. Pero sabi ko nga, I will remain this grid active, no? Para kahit papaano, okay, so may isa na tayong nag-respond. So si Andrew Guarin. Okay, so actually, si Sir Andrew Garin, napakaganda ng output na binigay niya. He's been using Flipgrid since August, yan, for the preparation. At according to him, ay gagamitin niya ang Flipgrid ngayong darating na October 5. So, for the preparation, for the opening of the class, which will be on October 5, according to Mr. Garin, siya ay gumagamit na ng Flipgrid simula pa ng August. So, napakaganda. So, pwede ko po bang ibigay ulit yung ating code? Para po sa ating mga participants, just enter the code, Kabela, 5729. And after po nito, okay, screenshot lang po natin yung responses natin para siya po ang ilalagay natin mamaya sa atin pong output. Okay, ang targeted output po natin for today is makapaggawa po tayo ng Flipgrid account, then ipoprovide po natin yung link, ipipaste po natin sa form na ibibigay po ng ERUTech mamaya for the submission of the output. Then, kailangan din po itong dalawang topic dito na merong dealing with procrastination and response ay makapag-upload po tayo. Hindi ko pa i-close ito. pwede po nating panoodin ng replay ang webinar na ito, mananatili po siyang active. So as long as you have this code, Kabela 5729, makakapasok po kayo sa dalawang topic. Okay? Then makaka-receive po kayo ng dalawang certificate. So, but I am hoping na wag po tayo mag-after sa certificate. Mag-after po tayo sa kung ano yung mga natutunan natin today at kung paano natin magagamit si Flipgrid ngayon darating na pasukan. So, madalas magtatanong tayo papaano kapag walang load ang estudyante. It's up to you as a teacher kung papaano mo i-introduce sa magulang at sa estudyante si Flipgrid. So, you can use Flipgrid at least once a week. Okay? Sa subject mo. And kailangan ma-introduce natin sa estudyante natin yung objective natin, yung purpose natin, kung bakit gagamitin natin itong platform na to. At naniniwala po ako na wala pong imposible if we are going to help our students and help them realize na kailangan nating magtulungan. We need to work hand in hand talaga. Kasi nga, nadadownload nila ang TikTok, nadadownload nila ang Mobile Legends, nakakapag-download sila ng Instagram, nakakapag-download sila ng iba't ibang games or application. Why don't you try to introduce Flipgrid as educator sa ating mga learner para kahit papaano ay nai-equip ang ating mga mag-aaral sa makabagong teknolohiya pero magiging pakipakinabang sa buhay nila. Then advantage ito sa ating mga teacher if we are going to use this online platform kasi pwede naman siyang i-download sa mobile devices. Yung mga cellphone niyo, iOS naman yan or Android. Then sa ating mga laptop, just all you have to do is to log into your account. Just go to your just type your username and password, 'di ba? Then create a grid. Okay? Then ang maganda po dito sa Flipgrid, masasabi nating authentic yung output. Favorite word ko 'to. Authentic output. Why? Kasi makikita natin talaga na estudyante natin yung gumawa. Ma-experience nyo yan later kapag nag-submit na kayo ng output. Makikita natin talaga na um, tayo ang gumawa, tayo ang gumawa ng grid, then na-maximize nila, nag-submit sila ng output, makikita natin na sila ang naghirap sa output na isinabit nila sa inyo. And pwede natin gamitin ang Flipgrid sa lahat ng subject. So, nadadagdagan na po ang ating responses, no? From 1, naging 3 na ngayon. Okay. So, I will give you now my joining code for a while. So, sana po ay may natutunan tayo today at sana po ay gamitin natin ang Flipgrid upang matulungan ang ating mga estudyante na ma-amplify yung kanilang mga ideas, their voices, yun, yung mga thoughts na meron sila. At let's work hand in hand as educator. Lahat tayo ay humaharap kay COVID-19 at naniniwala ako na hindi ang COVID-19 ang magpapatigil sa ating sa ating lahat para matigil ang pagkatuto. Sabi nga 'di ba, kung gusto may paraan, kung ayaw ay maraming dahilan. Okay. Okay, so I will give you my code. Remember po ha, pag nakuha niyo po yung joining code, i-redeem niyo po to dito sa Microsoft Education Center. Just click your profile, then click Redeem Achievement Code. Okay, so magsa-sign in lang po ako. Okay. So, joining code, wait, I hope na nakikita ang PowerPoint ko, no? Okay, so palalakihin ko lang ha. Hindi ko kasi alam kung gaano kadami yung participants. Naka-share pa naman po ako na screen, ano? Okay, so palalakihin ko lang po. Ito po ang ating joining code. Wait lang. Paano ba? Okay. So, here's your joining code po or redeem achievement code. Wait lang po. Okay, that is T, ito pong highlighted word po na, highlighted letters po and numbers. Pasulit na lang po muna ako sa papel or pa-screenshot na lang po ako, no? Para yan po yung i-redeem po natin later sa ating Microsoft Education Center. Yan, that is T dash JCE B4 9820. Okay? So JCE B4 9820. Yan po ang ating achievement code na ilalagay po natin sa Microsoft Education Center sa ang pong section sa Redeem Achievement Code. Okay. So sana po ay na-screenshot na po natin, no? So ibalik ko na po ulit dito. Let's check kung nadagdagan ang ating mga responses. Pwede nyo pong gamitin yung mga effects natin, ha? Yung diniscuss ko kanina. You can add filters, you can add frames, you can add different GIF, you can add different emoji, you can add different text. Yan. So meron na tayong 7. Yan. So at the end of this webinar, sana po ay marami kayong natutunan. Okay, for a while muna po. Okay, so let's end this session po sa isang magandang, let's say, pagtatapos. Yan. So, add slide. Wait lang po. Okay, so ano po, one word that will describe. Okay, so dito po sa part na to, ay, wait lang. Okay, sa pagtatapos po natin, pwede po ba akong humingi ng one word na pwedeng mag-describe? Flipgrid. Okay. Describe, mali spelling. So, present. So, participants, just go to menti.com if you are using your mobile devices po. Pwede po tayong magbigay dito ng idea. I-click lang po, enter lang po natin yung code na 2550727. Again, yung pong code natin, 2550727. Go to www.menti.com. Okay, just enter the code given, which is 2550727. Yan. So, hihintayin ko po ang inyong mga responses po. Empowering, amazing, very. Yan. Awesome. Yan. Ako po ay natutuwa at least pampatanggal lamang po ng pagod, no? Useful. Yan. Hihintayin ko po yung iba. Okay, so dumadami na, no? Sana sir nagustuhan niyo po din ano. Sayang hindi ko nakikita sir ano. Yan. Okay. So, sir, they're going to provide, yes. So, yung kay ERUTech po, para makuha niyo po yung certificate galing kay ERUTech talaga, na may pirma din po ng speaker, all you have to do is to provide a link doon po sa ng created Flipgrid account nyo po. Then yung screenshots po, na kayo po ay may responses na po doon sa dalawang grid natin. So hindi po to mabilisan, hindi po to madalian. As long as makapag-comply po tayo sa requirements, di ba Sir Edward, ay makaka-receive sila ng certificate. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At least meron sila. At least meron silang ano. Pwede naman nila i-copy lang yung link eh. Then i-paste nila. At least may nagawa sila. Sige po. For example po, let's say gumawa ako. Pangalan ko na lang ang inilagay ko para lang masabi natin halimbawa na meron tayong ginawang group. Let's say ang pangalan ko ay Jonel Edward Cabela. Sige, let's create a group for this class activity. Create a group. Let's select public, then Flipgrid output. Flipgrid output, pangalan ko po muna, Jonel Edward Cabela, Flipgrid output. Then, next. So, skip po, automatic po, magkakaroon na kayo ng link. Ito po, Sir Edward. Ito pong link na ito, ibig sabihin, meron na kayong ginawang group. Meron po kayong ginawang grid. Yes po, sir. Just click the copy, then i-paste natin doon sa ating triple www.areatech. Ano pa? Malaki po or maliit? Okay po. Ito lang po, sir. Pwede pa naman pong, pwede po, mas maganda magkaroon, ano, para kahit pa, ayan. So, example po, no, click open po ba? Webinars. Yan. Just click the webinar. Webinars. Yan. So, again, area tech. Pupunta po tayo dito, ha. Hanapin po natin yung sa baba. Ito po. Output submission. Click output submission. Yan for example. Okay. Ito yung isang account. Yan. So, ganito po. Sir, pwede pong dalawa ang link nilang ilalagay. Yung isa, pwede po silang gumawa ng folder na kung saan ilalagay nila yung screenshots na meron silang dalawang response. Ayan. Opo. Then, ang pangalawa natin, para mas makompleto talaga yung output natin, yung screenshot na gumawa tayo ng response doon sa dalawang grid ng self-introduction at tech, doon sa tech sa Flipgrid Savvy. Then submit with pride. Email is not much. Bakit? Ah, kaya pala naman. Kaya pala. Yan. So, then click. Ha? Siguro sir, naduling na po ako, ano? Yan. So, submit with pride. Okay. Your Flipgrid output has been submitted. Claim here with pride. Di ba? Yan. Meron na po tayong certificate. Okay. Yan. Okay. So, ulitin po natin, ano, ang pupuntahan niyo po ay www.areotech. Ay, papost nyo naman po, sir, ano. Okay, so by the way, sir, no, I would like to invite our participants next Saturday. Ating mga educators, we are going to maximize the power naman of OneDrive. So sana po ay makasama po namin kayo uli. Kaya po ginagawang Saturday ni Eriotech ang mga seminars, webinar, para kahit papaano ay may pahinga tayo. Kahit nakahiga tayo, pwede tayong manood ng webinar. At saka sisiguraduhin po namin na lahat po na ipoprovide naming webinar ay magiging kapakipakinabang sa inyong mga guro. So, dito po sa Flipgrid Savvy, no, 7 pa lang ang nagsasubmit. Pero, Sir Edward, mananatiling active yung page, yung group. So, ibig sabihin, kahit replay na yan, as long as nag-submit sila ng matinong output, sila po ay makaka-receive ng certificate. Yan, thank you. Yes po. Yes. And we can also use OneDrive sa collaboration ng ating mga learners. So, siguro next Saturday, sir, ano? So, bigyan natin sila ng times na sana ay um, mag-ano po tayo, register po tayo. Yan. Maraming salamat po.
Yan, maraming salamat din po, Sir
Okay, so Sir
Jonel.
Edward, maraming salamat po sa ating mga sa ating mga participants. Yan. God bless everyone.
Yan
At
po.
medyo umuulan na din po, no?
Opo,
Sana po
sir.
ay aabangan ko po ang inyong mga responses po dito sa ating topics na all we have to do is tandaan po natin, Kabela 5729. Kahit po replay lang po ang mapapanood ninyo, mahalaga po na kayo po ay makapag-submit ng output to get your certificate. Lalo-lalo sa mga team replay, so nag-provide po ako doon ng redeem code para makuha po yung Flipgrid certificate po ninyo from Microsoft Education Center. Then once again, Sir Edward, thank you very much po. At binabati ko po ang mga guro ng Talisay Senior High School, ang May Avengers, ang aking mga leader sa Microsoft Education po, Microsoft Philippines po, sina Ma'am Isang, sina Ma'am Grace, at sina Sir Jomar. Then si Sir Eryo, si Sir Eryo tuloy, si Sir Ufer ng Line Development. Yan, at ang iba pang mga ambassadors at may expert sa Pilipinas. Advance Happy Teacher's Day sa ating mga guro. So ito po ay isa lamang sa regalo ko sa ating mga guro. Ngayon darating na Teacher's Day at sa susunod pong Sabado ay magkakaroon pa po tayo ng session regarding sa OneDrive. So inaasahan ko po na magkikita-kita po tayong muli. Maraming pong salamat, Sir Edward.
Sir, on behalf of the team Aerotech, so we would like to express our deepest gratitude po for, accepting us, and it's an honor for us na talagang kayo po ay maging aming resource speaker for today, at ang dami namin natutunan sa ang daming certificate na makukuha, no, from Microsoft pa. So sana ma-take advantage ng ating mga teachers yan na nanonood. So for those na team replay, no, sana i-comment down below nyo lang po yung aming mga sa inyong mga request and comment, reaction based sa aming webinar na to. And sana po magkita-kita pa tayo sa darating na tomorrow. Ayan, tomorrow meron tayong webinar. Ayan po, i-flash ko lang din po para nakikita din nila. Tomorrow meron tayong interactive math module development. Ayan. So bukas po yan ng 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And together with Sir Jonel Edward T. Cabela uli, maximizing Microsoft OneDrive in virtual classroom to promote collaboration. Sa Sunday naman po yan. Ano po? Sana po magkita-kita tayong lahat dyan. Okay? So, maraming salamat po. For now po, we will say goodbye for now. And hopefully marami kayong natutunan, at please continue to subscribe sa aming YouTube channel at maging member kayo. Para po maging official member, just kindly click the join button. Na po, mag-join na po kayo sa aming YouTube channel para maging official team member namin kayo. And for now, bye-bye po muna. Okay, bye-bye.
Salamat po.